the priest accidentally discovered. When his hands touched the sun, his hands smoked like they were on fire, so he cut his palm with a crucifix, and secretly poured the blood into the wine, and then he put the wine in a chalice, and gave it to his followers every day. Over time, the grandmother, who had trouble walking, became a beautiful young woman. The girl who had been in a wheelchair for more than 10 years, miraculously regained her ability to walk, but the priest would never have imagined. Sarah, the teacher, was already pregnant. When she came for her regular prenatal checkup, she found that the baby in her belly suddenly disappeared. The doctor thought Sarah might have had an accidental miscarriage, but Sarah's baby was already 6 months old. If it was an accidental miscarriage, how could she not notice it at all? The doctor was puzzled. So, Sarah rushed to a well-equipped hospital. After a thorough prenatal checkup, not only did they not find the cause of her miscarriage, the doctor didn't even believe she was pregnant.
I don't see any evidence you were pregnant at all.
I was pregnant.
Not according to your blood or your body. I was wondering if perhaps we could arrange for you to speak with someone in our psych department.
Was it all just a hallucination? From then on, Sarah fell into a deep state of self-doubt. At the same time, a man in recovery walks into a supermarket. He finally restrains his desire. He turned around and left the supermarket. He went to the priest's house for counseling. What he didn't expect was, not long ago, the priest, who came back from the dead after eating rat poison, because of his craving for blood, has reached the point of insanity. He smelled human blood on him. I lost control of myself and hugged him. He wouldn't let go. Until now, the bearded man realized something was wrong. When he desperately tried to get away from the priest, he hit the back of his head on the table. When the priest saw the blood coming out of the bearded man, he couldn't resist the temptation of blood. He fell to the floor. He licked it frantically. The next day, when the church opened for business as usual, Sister Jean was late in seeing God, so she went to the priest's house. She found the body of the bearded man lying on the floor, and the priest was cowering in the corner, shivering. Keen saw this horrible sight. Not only did he not show any fear, instead, he calmly walked up to the priest.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Hush. No, you don't have to say a thing. Not you. Not to me. We've got to get you cleaned up. Get you to the church.
Here's the thing.
Okay. Lord, okay.
Sister Keen knew that the priest could no longer teach during the day, so she immediately returned to the church, on the grounds that the priest was not feeling well, and then she took 2 of the congregation, and returned to the priest's house, disposed of the body of the bearded man, and changed the church's hours of operation, from daytime to midnight. Although the congregation couldn't understand the change, but because the priest had brought them many miracles, no matter how ridiculous the priest's decision was, they would always accept it. At night, as the priest's thirst for blood grew stronger, he was pacing back and forth in a state of turmoil. The angel who had disappeared for days suddenly returned.
Where have you been? I'm sorry. I've just been lost. I'm out of the sacrament.
Angel went to the empty bottle and slit his wrist with his fingernail while preparing the priest's communion for next week. But when Sarah's boyfriend, Handsome, suddenly came in to pray to the priest, he saw the angel preparing communion.